the names, take pictures, show people on the social media what we're about, and help me welcome your new president's team members for Europe and Africa. I've got the privilege of introducing to you a few stories from our new President's team members. We wish we can interview everybody, but I've got a few stories. And the first one that I'm going to introduce to you is very close to my heart. She comes from South Africa. This woman is a mother. She's very short, and her voice is so soft. I met her in one of our vacations, and obviously in our events. She's been a great speaker around South Africa. You know, we've learned a lot from her as the leaders of today. She is a mom to 2 gorgeous children. She is married. She is 7 years in the business. She qualified as a GET team member and a Millionaire team member in 2016. And today, to show you that, guys, anything is possible, I want to introduce to you in our virtual stage to tell her story, Bridget Lekuleni, our brand new Southern African President's team member. Take it on, my friend. Do your thing.
Thank you so much, Nombasa, for the great introduction. Guys, I'm in the car because the kids are driving me insane in the house and I wasn't going to be able to do this, but enough about that. So, hi everybody, my name is Bridget Lekuleni. I am from Pretoria in South Africa. I was introduced to Herbalife in 2012 as a customer, and due to my weight loss results, I found myself in business. So before Herbalife, I used to be a PA in the Defense Force. I hated the environment, I hated my boss, I hated everything about that place. So then I resigned and then took a leap of faith, did the Herbalife business full-time from beginning of 2013. And since then, I had to work a lot on myself and, get rid of some bad habits. And I basically employed myself, went out there, spoke to people about the business and the product every single day, 6 days a week. And then from then on, I pushed on qualifying for the vacations, the gala dinners, and then that's how the business kept on growing. And I did that for the first 4 years. At the moment, I'm actually doing the business around my kids. I'm working from home, flexibility of time. I love the freedom that comes with the business. And I've had an opportunity to settle my debts that I had acquired before I resigned. And then I've had an opportunity to buy a home for my kids, buy a car for my mom, bless her while she's still alive, and also get myself a nice, comfortable car. And I'm so grateful for everything that the Herbalife business has offered me, because I truly don't know where I would have been without this business. And so, I'm so grateful to Mark Hughes and everyone that is making this possible for all of us, and obviously our corporate staff as well. Thank you so much.
Team members in Ireland, originally from Latvia, but now they are living and working in Ireland. The woman has a background of being a shop assistant and a businesswoman. And the guy was a carpenter. They worked together, and today they are our new president's team members. They qualified to the GET level in 2004. And a year later, right after that, they became millionaire team members. Today, we've got an incredible couple leading a huge organization. Please, guys, jump from your seats. Take as many notes as you can take from their story. Listen to what they're gonna say and make sure that you post it on your Instagram. Without wasting further time, please help me welcome up on our virtual stage, Sama Galeha and Alvaro Galesha.
Hello! Добрый день, Herbalife!
Добрый день всем. Большое
Hey, good day, Herbalife. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nombasa, for such a warm introduction. Hello, I'm Sarma, and my name is Aivaz. We were born and raised in a very small but very beautiful country, and for the last 13 years, we've been living in Ireland. My profession is a shop assistant, and I used to be a carpenter. Today, we are president's team of our company. 20 years ago, the products first came to our home, and we got incredible results, the whole family, and our results brought to us our first customers and first members. Their results, their success inspired us so much that we decided to seriously build up this business. And you know, we grew quite quickly in the marketing plan, but fast doesn't always mean stable. And so, sure enough, we experienced a slump in the business and we started looking for options. Then the nutrition club came, and then the interesting thing started to happen. We opened our first nutrition club, and the following happened. This helped us attract and retain a large number of clients who then became members, and then they turned into growing into new leaders. This fundamentally changed the quality of our business. We began to grow. Today we have 1 millionaire team, 14 GET team members, and GET Team Plus. And you know, the most interesting thing is that these people continue growing in the marketing plan ladder, and one can't achieve success in Herbalife alone. And that's why we express our gratitude to our team, to each and every one of them. We will also want to say thank you to our mentors, to our sponsor, Irina Azarova, for believing in us much more than we did in ourselves, for saving our life. A thank you note also to our sponsor, Stanislav Karpin, for all the lessons he had taught us, for all our discussions about business and opportunities, and a tremendous gratitude to our super mentor, Leon Weisbein. We feel his presence everywhere and anywhere, no matter where we live, in Latvia or in Ireland. And also a great word of gratitude, Ivar and I, thank you to Marcus, because he had a dream, and thanks to his dream, we were able to make our dream come true. We travel, we are free people, we live wherever we want and wherever we like it. And we want to tell you with confidence, right? With confidence, guys, we believe if a shop assistant and a carpenter can do it, then everyone can do it.
Portugal called Visio. The guy was a civil engineer. That's his background. And the lady has a background of being a geographer. They qualified to the global expansion team level in 2004. And 2 years right after that, they were our brand new millionaire team members. So please, guys, get off your sets as we've been doing. Let's keep the groove on. And please help me welcome up on our virtual stage. I'll have to read this. Ana Filipa Fernandes da Silva and Antonio da Costa from Portugal.
Muito obrigado, Mombasa, pela apresentação. O meu nome é António Costa.
Thank you, Mombasa, for this kind introduction. I'm António Costa. My background is of a civil engineer, and 17 years ago, my dear friend Isidro called me and he told me, Costa, I know an excellent project that will change our lives. And that was how it happened. He introduced me to Herbalife, and I was super excited with what he told me. With Herbalife, I was able to control my weight because I was overweight, and I saw the possibility to have a good extra income. That's the reason why I started my activity in part-time. I usually joke and say I started in nighttime. It was in part-time, but I was fully committed. And first, I earned 255 euros. After 1 year, I was having the same income as a civil engineer, and I got to the GET team, and I dropped engineering. 2 years later, we were in the mill team, and 2 years later, I also met my wife, Anna. I'm Ana Silva. I've known for almost 7 years the Herbalife Nutrition. I was able to control my weight, and I improved my energy levels regarding my activity. I'm a geographer. I have worked for 5 years in this field, but when I met Herbalife Nutrition, I was jobless. From a happy customer, I was invited to an event to know more about the business opportunity. I loved everything I saw, everything I heard, and I decided to become a member. More or less 1 year later, I met Antonio, my husband. Today, we do the business from home, and we are very grateful to Herbalife for all the activities it has given us, the freedom, the quality of life, all the traveling we've done together with our 4-year-old son, and because we can do better choices with this wonderful Herbalife opportunity. We're also very grateful to our sponsors for the support and all the leadership in Portugal, and of course, all the Portuguese staff, the corporate staff for their devotion, commitment, and support throughout these years. Let us take advantage of this moment to do a very special recognition. Our organization, it's a privilege to work every day with wonderful people to create this together and to share incredible moments. We are very excited because we've qualified for Press Team.
Please take a look at the scroll of the names. Take pictures again. Let's keep it going. Let me introduce to you to our Europe and Africa's Diamonds qualifiers.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel
Team level in 2012. 4 months right after being GET, they went straight to Milton. Can you imagine? They just tasted the bonus and then they moved on to another bonus. Crazy. And right now, guys, we've got the newest Press Team members, new one, Diamond. Please help me welcome, with that same energy, our new executive President's Team members, Nicola and Scott Walker.
much, Nombasa. What a lovely introduction. As Nombasa said, we are Nicola and Scott Walker. We come from Scotland in the UK, and we've been with Herbalife Nutrition for 8.5 years. And it has just been the most incredible journey. We feel like we're just getting started, even though we're getting recognition for this amazing pin, which has really been our dream for the last 8.5 years. So previously to Herbalife, we were not from a nutrition or a business background. I studied law at university. I knew quite quickly I didn't want to be a lawyer, but I did fall into a job as a legal editor, and my husband was a chartered accountant. And we were very much in this corporate rat race. We didn't enjoy our jobs. We didn't enjoy sort of having a boss. We didn't enjoy the commute. And I wanted something where if I started a family, I could work from home around our children. And I came across the nutrition opportunity online. And what I saw, to be honest, was a part-time opportunity. I thought if I could make half my salary in this business, then I might not have to go back to the job that I really didn't like, and I could stay at home with my children. And that's really my vision in those early stages. I came home, I told Scott everything about Herbalife that I had learned, and to say he was not so positive would be putting it mildly.
So as Nicola said, my background was in accountancy. I'd studied at university and then set professional exams. So I thought I knew about business. So I didn't take the Herbalife opportunity seriously to start with. But thankfully enough, we decided to get started on the products and try those. We both got a great result straight away. And it was from then we decided to start helping some friends and family. So my mum was our first customer. She also got a great result. And then we started to build a small retail income. We built up a client base, and that income was making a huge difference in our lives. We then really started to understand the marketing plan, and we started to build our team. And within about a year, we were earning on average €1,000 a month, which made a huge difference in our lives. And then from there on, we just grew it bigger and bigger, and we went to more of the trainings. We learned from more of our mentors. And after 2 years, we were both able to give up our jobs. And for the last 6.5 years, we've been full-time Herbalife members. We've traveled the world. We've been on 8 free vacations. We've taken our children on those with us. And you know what? It has now given us financial freedom and the opportunity to just live the most incredible life.
And if I could just say in closing, for me, it's just really hit all of my initial dreams, which was to have family freedom, time freedom. As parents, we are school gate parents. We both take the kids to school, we both take them home. We don't miss any of those events, but we feel like we're really making an impact with the work that we do. And we're just so incredibly grateful to Herbalife, to our sponsors, our incredible team, which has some amazing, amazing leaders in it. And everyone that's a part of it, and everyone that's a part of the company. So thank you, Herbalife. Thank you, Mark Hughes, for the initial vision. And back to you, Nombasa.
May of 2020, they got to the president's team with their first diamond. So help me welcome new executive president's team and one diamond from Spain, Silvia Arenillas and Isaac Ramos.
Hola, muchísimas gracias, Alan, por esta maravillosa presentación.
Hello, and thank you, Alan, for your wonderful and kind presentation. What an honor, what a privilege to be here with you, sharing our brief testimonial. I want to congratulate everybody, all the tabulators who've made it to this point in the marketing plan. Well, I'm Silvia, he's Isaac. We come from Sevilla in the south of Spain. I found out about Herbalife 5 years ago. I was looking for some kind of diet, weight control. I needed energy. I needed some change in my life. I wasn't working. I was a housewife. And through the products, I had excellent results. I was a consumer for a year, a client for a year. That year, I took time for myself. I loved the company. I loved the products. And through my results, all my circle, all my friends started asking me. And my sponsor said, hey, why don't you go to an event? Have a look. I went to that event. And through that energy and everybody asking me what I was doing, I thought, I might give it a go. And I thought I could do it. I was a housewife. I had no opportunity. I had nothing. And Herbalife gave me this amazing business opportunity. And it gave me the opportunity to change people's lives for the better. So I decided to give it a good go. And also, that's when I met my now husband, Isaac. Yes, hi, I'm Isaac. As my wife said, I found out about Herbalife 10 years ago. it was through some weight control plan. I wanted to change my shape. I wasn't happy. I was looking for a change, and Herbalife came into my life. I started taking the products. I had great results. And then many people, again, around me started asking me, hey, what you doing? You look great. And then Herbalife, I met my wife. That was 4 years ago. We started working together. This wonderful, wonderful journey. We have now qualified for the executive president team, 1 diamond, and we are on the last cut for 15K. And that's our brief story. Of course, we've worked ever so hard. We've had many moments where we've had to adapt to changes, to new situations. And that's why we now can enjoy this amazing lifestyle. We want to thank everybody. We want to thank the company for offering us this infrastructure. Of course, we want to thank Mark Hughes, our founder, and everybody who took his torch on until us 40 years later, and we hope it will go on.
Herbalife as a student 4 years ago, and in January 2019 she got to the global expansion team. 7 months later she got to the millionaire team, and just last month she got to the president's team and got with her the very first ever president's team member from Namibia, Crispin. So over to her, Sizokazi Mbokodi, who I know as Sizo. Sizo, let's hear your story.
Thank you so much, Alina Raza, for that introduction. Hello, everyone. My name is Sizokazi Mbokodi. I'm a girl from Eastern Cape, from a small town called Mtata. Herbalife found me in 2015. I was actually my aunt's client, and all I wanted was to be in shape and get that six-pack that I am still on my way to getting it. So when I joined Herbalife, I didn't know much about the opportunity. I didn't know about the business. The only thing that I knew was the products, because I was the client. With that being said, what changed my life was actually going to a business seminar. I went to a business seminar. That's when I got to see the clear picture that the opportunity can actually offer me. So with that being said, my organization has young, vibrant students who are also doing the business part-time with full-time mindset, as I started 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I actually managed to build my organization with a full-time mindset as a student. With that being said, now I'm living the nice life problems, and I'm actually a stay-at-home girlfriend right now, just enjoying the lifestyle and enjoying the benefits that Herbalife is giving. So I have been to Germany, I've been to Turkey, I've been to France with this opportunity, and I cannot even express how I am grateful to be part of this organization, this amazing organization, and how it has drastically changed my life. At home, I'm actually busy with a project that is helping my mom to build a house. I'm coming from a 2-room house, and I'm actually helping to also pay the fees for my siblings. I cannot take away what Herbalife has been offering me, and with the hard work and the dedication I have had with my team, it's amazing. Life has just changed. Life is just something else. Like, what can I say? I'm out of words. But what I can say is that, like I always say, you never know what you're capable of until you challenge yourself. Thank you so much, Herbalife. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Ciso. Another incredible story from a country that's the first one is somebody who started in 1986. Within a few days, her 2 upline sponsors had dropped out, and she became my first line distributor. In March 1986, she got started. She was global expansion team by 1991 and millionaire team in 1992. Finally, in 1997, she became president's team, and she's now got 43 president's team all over the world in her organization. When she got to President's Team, she was pinned personally by Mark Hughes on HBN, which was the Herbalife Broadcast Network in those days, and it was satellited all over the world. So proud of her and everything she's achieved. So please help me welcome and introduce new Chief Executive President's Team member, 4 Diamonds, 15K from the United Kingdom, Angela Jackson.
Wow, thank you, Alan, for that wonderful introduction. Goodness me. I met you at my very first meeting, and that was 34 years ago. Seems like yesterday, but it wasn't. So, because 34 years ago, I was working in a university. I hated my boss, hated my job. And one day he called me into his office, showed me how to make his coffee. I said, that's it, you know, I've got no hope in my life. This is all I can achieve, making somebody's coffee. And I wanted to throw myself in the river, but I didn't. And one day an ex-boss of mine came into my office and he asked me to go to a meeting in central London to look at an opportunity. I went, opportunity? Right, I'm in, you know, I had nothing to lose. And I went to a meeting in central London. I saw a lot of very friendly, happy people who are having fun. I wasn't having fun. I thought, let's get started. I don't know anything about it, never been in sales. My father was a soldier, my mother was a nurse. So we had nothing, you know, really. And that's how I got started. And I was told to go to a meeting on the following Tuesday. I tried to get people to that meeting, but nobody came. But some of the people I had invited came afterwards. And they started asking me about the product and everything. I became a senior consultant. And I got other people into the business that became senior consultants. In my first 3 weeks, I became a supervisor. It was the 1st of April, 1986. And I was also coincided with me being pregnant with my second child. I decided then that I wanted to give up the university, which I did. I resigned. I stayed at home. I did the business every single day. I never went to bed until I'd made 1 sale a day. I put money in my pocket every day. I went out onto the streets of North London and I talked to people about Herbalife. After I was at a supervisor school the day I went into labour, but after my son was born, I decided this was something I could do around my children, be at home. And when they got a bit older, I thought, no, now I can really make a career out of Herbalife. I went to all the events. I traveled overseas, went to Los Angeles, went to meetings and trainings with Mark Hughes. I was truly blessed. I became a President's Team member in 1997. And Mark gave me a limousine afterwards when I got back to England. I went taken to Los Angeles. I was able to put my child up from school in a limousine. And, you know, I realized then that Mark Hughes' bigger vision was making people's dreams come true. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to follow in his footsteps and help everybody make their dreams come true, make a better life for their children, be able to build homes for their parents. And that's what we've done. And every diamond I have on my pin represents many lives that have been changed. And the 4th diamond is a result of wonderful people in South Africa and Namibia. I'm so happy for them. You know, together we are helping to make this world a happier and healthier place. Thank you, Herbalife.
In South Africa, in Johannesburg. And I was always impressed because I came from a background where a health club and dance studio had gone broke, and I'd helped deal with that. But he'd bankrupted a whole airline, so that was really impressive. And he'll tell you how he was amazed that Herbalife would allow him to sign up, because he had to face all sorts of difficulties after the breakup of the airline. But he's become one of the real forces in Herbalife. On the European Strategy Group, he's the voice of region. He's on many of the committees to do with products and to do with all the developments. But before that, he got to, when he got started, it was in October 95, and he got to Global Expansion Team in 96. in 1998, he got to the millionaire team, and very shortly afterwards, just in June of 2000, he became president's team. And he's now got 11 president's team in his organization, and they're all around the world. But he's a genius in many ways. Please help me welcome, to tell his story, new Chief Executive President's team, 30K, 4 Diamond, living in the north of England, my good friend, Russell Gain.
Well, thank you so much for that introduction, Alan. And, you know, my relationship with you goes right back to the beginning of my career, almost 24 years ago now. And it's hard to believe for me. Coming from a business background, when I initially was confronted with Herbalife, I wasn't sure that it was a serious enough business for me. To be honest, I thought it might be some kind of a Tupperware thing or something. But the housewife, my stepmother who sponsored me, assured me that it was far more serious than that. And one of the testimonials she shared with me was Alan's testimonial. And I connected with it because he came from a similar kind of a background to me, a professional background. So I thought, you know, if a guy like him has found something here, then maybe there is really something for me here. And, you know, I did Herbalife initially for about 18 months in South Africa, where I come from. And then I left and I worked in Asia for a year. I worked in Australia for a while. I worked in the United States, the UK, Ireland, all over the place. And I've lived all over the place doing Herbalife. And, you know, it's been an incredible journey for me because I really have managed to make friends all over the world. As I've gone on my travels, I've organization all over the place, thousands, tens of thousands of members in my team. And, you know, I've listened and watched as the business has changed over the years. When I first started, it was all about newswear talk and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And then along came mail order. And after that came the first internet systems. And then came nutrition clubs. And then along came the whole social media wave that we're experiencing now. And so the fashion changes, but the underlying principles of our business never do. And I've stayed true to them. And I've stayed as consistent as I possibly could over the years, trying to build my business. And to be honest with you guys, I've been stuck with the same pin for 15 years. So for me to now change my pin and get an extra diamond is a huge, huge deal. And it's especially gratifying because that original organization I built in South Africa is exactly where this 4th diamond has come from. And those guys are doing such an amazing job. And it's my first president's team member from South Africa. So for me not to have had one from there would have been a travesty. And so it's so exciting to see the wonderful growth and to share in that with all of those guys. But honestly, I'm really, really excited about what's going on around the world of Herbalife. I can see my 5th diamond. I can see Chairman's Club, my next goal. I love to think about your next goal, push yourself forward. And, you know, you guys, if you do get stuck for a while, hang tough, stay with it. And you can really make Herbalife work for you if you stay on top of things. So see you all soon. Thank you so much.
Africa's new K qualifier.
just say we can leave today. Anywhere we'll go, we'll be alright. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you.
In the business 3 years. 3 years. In January this year, they qualified as our brand new President's Team members. Like that, Gautrain. 15K in April 2020, done and dusted. Let me introduce to you guys our new President's Team member, 15K from Israel, Yakir Shina.
Thank you, Mombasa. שלום לכולם, קוראים לי יקיר שינה, שחקן כדורגל כל חיי.
Hi everyone, my name is Yakir Shina. I've been a football player my whole life. I've done so much in Israeli football as well as international football. I was in the Champions League. That's a dream that every boy has. And then I got to Herbalife, I think it was 3 years ago. And I could see the potential, I could see the business potential. I saw that I could help so many people reach their results. And that's what I liked so much about it. We opened a nutrition club in our town, Yavne. It's a very small town, and slowly things started evolving. We kept opening more and more nutrition clubs. We could see our goal. We saw what we truly wanted to establish here in Israel. We took the product itself and then we added everything that is required around it. That's what we wanted. We wanted to establish around the product weigh-ins, accompaniment, guidance, fitness, and to get to know a lot of people. And this is why we created this perfect envelope for our customers in order to reach results. My personal result, I need to tell you that I didn't actually need a major visual result. It was more about energy. I really wanted that energy. You know, I would have an energy drop at noontime, and today I feel so much more energetic, feel much better.
תודה נמבסה, שלום לכולם, שמי בטי, בת 30 מישראל.
Thank you so much. Hi everyone, my name is Betty. I'm 30 years old from Israel. I'm a mother to my baby Ray. He's 3 months old. Let me tell you a bit about myself. I've been with Herbalife for 3 years now. Before that, I was chief accountant in a high-tech company, and Herbalife was something for a side, income. I had a very good income working in a high-tech company, about 10,000 shekels. But quickly I realized the business potential. I caught on the business model. Fitness and lifestyle is something I truly love. And then after 3 months, I decided to quit my job and go exclusively with Herbalife. And I've always been a thin girl, and I always was athletically active, but I never was had a good fitness as much as I wanted. But I lowered my fat percentages. I would drink 7 to 10 cups a day, and today I don't consume these sugary drinks at all, and that's significant. A bit about my business: we are spread all over Israel. We have developed a very unique online method so that we can evolve outside of Israel to go international. I truly love everything I do. I have this splendid lifestyle I could never have afforded at any other workplace. I fly abroad. I have this business development, personal development, and all that is thanks to Herbalife. I'd like to thank Herbalife for the life that it's given me. And I know that thanks to Herbalife, I can give me, my son, and my family a better and healthier
computer engineer. I always say people in Herbalife are just unbelievable. You hear all these big titles and yet they are doing the business and still being successful at it. Literally, it shows that, guys, there is no excuses. You can also do it. So he's got a background of being a computer engineer. His 8 years in the business doing Herbalife qualified to get team in 2013, and a year right after that, he was introduced to us as the brand new millionaire team. This guy still worked and did his thing and qualified in 2017 as the brand new top 1% in the company. He joined the president's team. Guys, right now, we've got a new 15K in Italy, and he's going to come on the screen. He's going to share his short version of the story, and I want you to scream as loud as you can so that your neighbors can call the popos, because Michele Farace, new 15K in Italy is coming. Let's kick it, boy. Let's go. Welcome.
Ciao a tutti e grazie Nombasa per la presentazione.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Nombasa, for the wonderful introduction. My name's Michele. I'm 37. I used to be a computer engineer. In my Herbalife business, I've always relied a lot on online opportunities. In this challenging period, we have had the opportunity, to myself and my team, to work better and be more focused. In fact, we wanted to turn this challenging period into a great opportunity, being able to get to see each other every day, reaching out to many people and many customers, because they were all sitting there at home listening to our messages. We got a chance to get better organized, to make more presentations, more webinars, and reaching out to more and more people. We've been able to turn this challenging period into a great opportunity for myself and for everyone in my team. In this period, we've also realized that the world is changing, has changed a lot. At the end of this experience, things will be different for all of us. So let's try to make the best out of this challenging period. We've learned how to work more, work online, reach out to more people, and have a plan B. Everyone that needs a plan B to fall back on, but we'll be happy to get to meet again together, get to know one another, especially the people that we never got a chance to meet, and organizing our work online, remotely, and then get together in real life, in live, and it's going to be great. Thank you so much for giving.
And he used to be a member of the French gendarmerie, that means the police, and he was a sports coach. He's been in the business 5.5 years. In 2015, he got to the global expansion team, 2016 to the millionaire team, 2017 to the president's team. But listen to this. In the last 2 months, he's just qualified at the level of 15K and 20K. So please help me welcome up to tell his story, President's team member and brand new 15 and 20K, all the way from France, Nicolas Perfetti.
Merci Alan, c'est un honneur pour moi d'être accueilli comme ça.
Thank you, Alan. It's really a pleasure for me to be introduced by Alan. I met Alan in one of my first events that we had in France for the 25th anniversary. That's a few years ago. And I'm very excited to discover Herbalife. And one of the first things I discovered with Herbalife is that it gives me new opportunities. I just finished my work with the military and the police. I was 22 at the time, and I needed something else. I wanted new horizons. I discovered Herbalife, and I discovered what Herbalife was going to offer me. So now I'm a 15K. It's amazing So I want to share that with you, what I've done over the last few years. We have listened to various testimonials. We have done all of this in our group, and we have worked together. We have contacted all the distributors. All of them have been really motivated to help me and help each other grow up in the marketing plan to get to millionaires and to the president team. So every time we have moved together. So I always work a lot with all my supervisors because they help me grow up as well. So the more I help people reach their objectives and their dream, then the more the company will grow and evolve. And if you understand that, if you are really conscious of that, then you know that there is no limit. You are the one determining your goals and your limits. You are the one who decide the volume points each month. So I want to use everything. I want to use the shakes. I want to use the products. I want to work with everything available. And really, it's something amazing. We have new income. I've had the chance to visit 18 countries thanks to Herbalife, either on holidays or for events. It is amazing. It's really amazing to do something that you like. You do this also with members of your family. I've been able to, my brother is in the GET team, and amazing what you can do with Herbalife, all that you can reach. And obviously you have to adjust every year, you have to change things, and you have to work with a lot of consistency. So in a very regular, consistent way, one day after another, 1 week after another, a month after another. You have to stay focused, really. So that is really important. You have to stay super focused and work hard every day, be focused, have your goals for the day, for the week, or for the month. So once again, I would like to thank everyone. Thanks for allowing me to share my testimonial. I hope to always be with you. Thank you.
Watching his business grow and seeing how he's inspired so many members all over the world with his work ethic, his business flow, and his strong sense of community. You've got all those things, my friend. And now it's my pleasure to introduce you to tell your story. He started in Australia, found Herbalife in Australia, and came over to live in Grenoble, where he really started impacting the market. And he's been in the business for 8 years. And in 2014, he got to the global expansion team. By millionaire team by 2015, president's team 2016. And then listen to this. By July 2017, he'd got to 20K, 20,000 royalties. And now at 30,000 royalties with 2 diamonds underneath him. Next year he's in the bonuses. And he's now living the life in the south of France. I believe it's in Cannes. Know it well. So please help me welcome to the stage someone who's really loved around Europe, my good friend, all our friend, Quentin Rivoire.
Guys, what's going on? Alan, thank you so much for a great introduction. So my name is Quentin, I'm 29 years old, about to turn 30 in September, and we've just celebrated this weekend the 30th anniversary of Herbalife France. So I'm super pleased to now be officially a 30K member. This is a team celebration, and you know, I want to share a couple of things with you. So first of all, I started my business back in 2012. I was in Australia, and my goal was to live the dream. I was a traveler, I was a rugby player, I was going from places to places to play rugby, and I just wanted an incredible life, just like everybody else, but I was ready to put in the work. And I just came across an ad on internet that said we are looking for sports and ambitious people who want to make extra income in the fitness and nutrition industry. So I picked up the phone, I called the guy on the other side of the phone, and he said, listen, tomorrow morning there is an event, come, you're going to hear everything about what we are doing. So I went there, he picked me up, we talked for 30 minutes, and immediately I knew he was a great guy. I started on the products, I've listened to all the testimonials on that day, and I said to myself, I'm going to make it to the president's team. So it took me 3.5 years to become president's team, 1 more year to qualify to 20K, and 2 more years to qualify to 30K. So this is a team effort. It's thanks to our incredible team of leaders that we are here today. The lockdown was amazing for us because we decided to work really hard, to activate what we were already doing, and to just go for more. So my biggest advice for everybody is that you gotta go 10x. Talk to 10 people a day about what you do, bring amazing smile to people's faces, get them starting on the products, get them starting on the business, and that's it. Just repeat the basics. So that's all I wanted to say. We are doing incredible retreats right now with the entire team, with the different lines, because we want to make sure we are going to qualify more president's team within our organization. The goal is Chairman's Club by next year, Founders Circle by the next 2 years. So let's go everybody, let's go Herbalife, Europe, EMEA. It's your time. It's time to work hard. Let's get it.
Expansion team, 2017 to the millionaire team, 2018 to the president's team. And listen to this. Last year they were 30K, all right? But just now in July, they've got to 40K, 40,000 royalties with 2 diamonds underneath them. So looking forward to hear their story. New 40K, 2 diamonds from Spain, Sandra Temez and Wib Enos. Go for it.
Thank you, Alan, for that incredible introduction. We are just incredibly grateful for this opportunity. When my wife started, she was really just interested in losing weight.
Yeah, and that's how Herbalife showed up in my life. I was just trying to look for another diet, and these amazing products gave me amazing results that I started sharing with him, the first person, and then it took me a whole year to look into the business, a whole year loving the products, amazing results, but it took me a year to start sharing totally from the heart of sharing this amazing nutrition with the people that I love, my family, friends. And that's how the curiosity woke up in me to take me to an STS, that first event that I went, where I learned more about the business opportunity. And from that day on, I took the mission of sharing these amazing products and opportunity with other people. We've been doing so for almost the last 6 years. And we feel blessed because our lives have changed amazingly. We have been able to grow our business, mainly in my country. I'm from Spain. That's where the majority of our team is. And we feel amazing about sharing this opportunity, the products along with the opportunity.
Yeah, and I've got to share that when she started, I was totally skeptical. I thought she was crazy, and I didn't really think we needed these products. And she showed me with her dedication and her consistent use of the products that this is something that I wanted. And once I tried it, that was it. I just fell in love with the products. And from that beginning to now, being recognized 40K 2 diamonds is just, it's amazing. It's hard to imagine that we could go from where we were to today in 6 years. And the way our lives have changed is, it's just, we used to be, we're a family of 3 kids. We used to struggle at the end of the month. We didn't know where the money was going to come from. And thanks to this opportunity, things have changed for us so much. It's just, it's hard to recognize the way we used to be. And so I just have to say thank you so much to Mark for his incredible vision and the idea that anyone, no matter your background, where you're from, this opportunity can change your life completely.
And thank you so much for the leadership, to the leaders that paved the way before us, and of course to our team. This recognition is theirs. We are the people wearing the pin, but the pin, we take it off and we get to work. And work means to share this opportunity with somebody else, because there's somebody else waiting for this opportunity out there and they don't know. So it's our job to open their eyes. And so what Herbalife is about. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Herbalife.